makes a feminine presence significant? Or what makes a woman interesting when she shuts her mouth? Hello everybody, my name is Sheree. I'm a nurse by day, YouTuber by night. I've been wondering what makes a feminine presence significant in my daily life or in movies and culture phenomena. And why is it important that I want to discuss it with you today? I think it's important to discuss because femininity, as I see nowadays, are just odd, especially in America. Feminists fought for women's rights, but ended up let biological males dominate some of their market. And I'm talking about beauty markets and the award Woman of the Year. I just find this paradox funny. I don't know if you feel the same thing. Clarice in The Silence of the Lambs, she's the most commanding when she stays quiet and observes the situation. When she speaks, there's authority and credibility in her speech. Like this scene right here when she talks to the policeman and tell them to go away. When she's vulnerable, when she shares her feelings, she speaks slowly and, of course, emotionally. Classy and lovely feminine presence is not about denigrating and belittle men. Clarice treats men with a certain secure detachment. She respects her mentors. Of course, great characters in general, whether or not it's female or male characters, have challenges and great flaws that they need to overcome. And also shout out to the YouTuber, just an observation, who pointed out that great female presence is when she doesn't have to say anything. She just feels and reacts to her surrounding. And Kim Wexler in Better Call Saul is one of my favorite female characters that I wanted to talk about. I just love her presence, especially in this powerful scene when she listens to Jimmy read out loud Chuck's letter to him.
New paragraph. We have not always seen eye to eye. I expect that will continue to be so in the future. However, nothing will ever change the fact that we are brothers, flesh and blood. And though we are very different people, I want you to know how much I respect what you have made of yourself in these last few years. You have taken the opportunity I gave you in the mailroom, and you have run with it, becoming a valued member of the HHM family. For all the problems in your past, I'm proud we share the name McGill.
Sometimes less is more. Listening and reflecting is much needed skills nowadays. I love all things feminine and classy, you see. I prefer to not look like a bum, so I'd love to contemplate on how to be more beautiful. For example, I spent hours listening to Lovey, and she is top-notch, classy, and lovely. A perfectly balance between naughtiness and cuteness. Her apparels and her way of dressing are lovely, yet commands respect. And I was wondering, why is that? It turns out, the reason I like the way she dresses is because her apparels only flatter one, sometimes two parts of her body parts in front of public. More than two is a little too much, maybe. So the secret, really, is that women who are classy only reveal one advantage of her womanhood in front of the public. You see, there are three parts of a woman that make men blush. Your boobs, your butt, and your waist. I think a classy woman who goes out on a date with a man, she will only show one part of her body in front of her date. For example, like this model right here. I really like the style. She has long, flattering feet.
I mean legs. She has long, flattering legs.
And so she doesn't really have to show anything else, just that part. And she covers everything else. That's classy. And I think when you are exposing yourself to the right people, they can just imagine the rest, you know what I mean? Well, some people might say, oh, you could not attract a lot of people like that. I think it doesn't matter how many people you attract in your life. What matters is you attract the right people to your life. A friend asked me, how do you attract people of quality to your life? I can say I upgraded myself to the level that I desire of others. I think I make my presence known in trustworthy establishments like gym studios, library, workplace, coffee shops, Starbucks, banks. And so that's some of the steps that I do to meet quality people. I also pay attention to my clothing, manners, speech, and when to speak is very important. And also listening skills, the ability to ask good questions that start with what, when, why, where. And just want to make sure that there's a person feel understood by my presence, and etc. What's desirable in a woman? That's another interesting question. And so to recap, to make your presence more significant, just shut your mouth and take care of how you look. That sounds so rude. Okay, I think that's it for this video. I hope you like it. I think it's such a interesting topic to discuss. If you're new to my channel, I'm Sheree. I talk about a lot of stuff. I don't really know what's my niche is. But if you like this video and want to watch something else similar to this, please click the subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Let me know what you think about this topic in the comments section. I see you in the next video. Bye!